Player ratings: De Bruyne inspired City, but Lindelof had a torrid time. Kevin De Bruyne and Riyad Mahrez both scored twice as Manchester City restored their lead at the top of the Premier League to 6 points with a 4-1 derby victory over Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday. De Bruyne put City ahead in the 5th minute, slotting home a low pulled-back pass from Bernardo Silva, but United drew level through a superb curling shot from Jadon Sancho. But Belgian De Bruyne restored City's advantage, finding the target after Phil Foden had powered into the area and seen his shot parried out by David De Gea. City dominated after the break and made it 3-1 when De Bruyne struck a corner deep to the edge of the box and Mahrez met it with a first-time drive which took a slight deflection off Harry Maguire. Mahrez completed the victory with a goal that was initially flagged as offside, but VAR found the Alex Telles had played the Algerian onside before he latched onto an Ilkay Gundogan pass and blasted in off the shoulder of De Gea. Sportsmail's Jack Goggin rated the players at the Etihad. Manchester City, 4-2 to 3-1, Ederson 7 made a smart stop to thwart Fred early on and remained alert on the rare moments he was called upon. Kyle Walker 7 grew into the game after a slow start. Doubled up on for Jadon Sancho's goal. Used possession well. John Stones 6.5 unusually lax distribution from the back. Often a spare man, stood up to the threat posed by the visitors. Aymeric Laporte 6.5 similar to Stones, not a vintage display, but then never seemed in any real danger for long either. Joao Cancelo 7.5 admired for his attacking flair, yet his biggest interventions came when halting United on the break. Rodri 7 helped build the dominance created by City in the 20 minutes after half-time. Marshaled proceedings. Bernardo Silva 8 ran himself into the ground and linked play with the poise for which he is renowned. Classy performance. Riyad Mahrez 8.5 cannot stop scoring, 2 here make it 13 goals in his last 13 games. Superbly controlled half-volley put this derby to bed. Kevin De Bruyne 9-man for the big games. Stepped up and won this one for City with 2 goals and all-round dominance. Jack Grealish 8 bright from the off, drifting into awkward positions. Purposeful going forward and diligent defensively. Phil Foden 8.5 becoming increasingly more impressive up front. Silky first touch had Victor Lindelof spinning. Subs Ilkay Gundogan, for De Bruyne, 80, subs not used, Carson, Sterling, Jesus, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Delap, Mbite, Mikati manager, Pep Guardiola 7 agitated by his team's difficulties in the transitions on and after during which they won comfortably, pointing to why City are so good. Manchester United, 4-4-2, David De Gea 6.5 a few stunning saves, but ultimately let down by those in front of him. Cut a frustrated figure. Aaron Wan-Bissaka 4.5 loss of concentration could have cost United on more than one occasion. Struggled with Grealish. Victor Lindelof 4 all over the place for both of City's first half goals, given a torrid time by Foden and co. Harry Maguire 5 important blocks, although rash in the challenge and fortunate not to concede a first half penalty. Alex Telles 5 not decisive enough when United needed their left back to bail them out. Clearly told not to venture forward. Scott McTominay 6 did his best in an area of the pitch where United were set up to fail. They were overrun from start to finish. Fred 6.5 industrious as ever, attempting to inject impetus. Kept going and tried to force mistakes from the hosts. Anthony Elanga 5.5 quiet and then not quite urgent enough when chances arose. Lazy ball out from the back for the second goal. Jadon Sancho 7 excellent equalizer, curling away to Ederson's left. Missed a big chance at 2-1. Couldn't get much change out of Walker thereafter. Paul Pogba 6.5 appeared confused by his position to begin with, dramatically improved for a spell, and then reverted to peripheral. Bruno Fernandes 6 provided a clever decoy overlap for Sancho's equalizer. Didn't offer enough spearheading the attack. Subs Jesse Lingard, for Elanga, 64, 6 Marcus Rashford, for Pogba, 64, 6 subs not used, Henderson, Bailey, Jones, Mata, Dalot, Matic, Mejbri manager, Ralph Rangnick 5 big call to leave Rashford on the bench and it backfired. Tactically undone by Guardiola for good measure. Referee, Michael Oliver 7 allowed the game to flow and was reticent to reach for yellow cards. Easy to see why he has officiated both derbies this season.